and welcome to Berea Online. I'm your host, Chad Hembree, and joining me is special guest Heather Schill from Hunger Hurts, the Berea Food Drive. We want to invite, I want to thank you for being here. I got tickled because I was looking down here. Hunger Hurts is such a powerful name for something because it's true. But you have an event coming up that we're going to talk about, but also in general, what you do with this program in Berea. So I'll let you go ahead and introduce.
Sure. So I'm Heather Schill, and one of the many hats that I wear at Berea College is working with the Hunger Hurts Food Drive. The Hunger Hurts Food Drive is something that students at Berea College have been doing for the past 18 years, and that's something that back then students decided that the food bank here in Berea needed extra food. Winter is the time that donations tend to go down, but when requests for food go up, and they decided that they would start helping the food bank. So it's sponsored by CELTS at Berea College, which is the Center for Excellence in Learning Through Service, so the community service center on our campus. And we do lots of different community service events, and this is one of our signature programs, I would say.
Now, is it just college students that are involved with this? It's truly just a college organization?
Well, we partner with lots of different student clubs and organizations across the campus, but we invite anybody that wants to come and help us out. Faculty, staff, students, but also anybody from the community that would want to come. They're more than welcome to come to the food bank and help us stock the shelves on the day.
Okay. And you work with the food bank that's already here. That's by the Berea Ministerial Association.
Yes, so I also am the chairperson of the board of directors for what's called BIFCO, Berea Faith Community Outreach, which supports the Berea Food Bank, Burr, and also the Transient Fund in town. And so we are an offshoot of BMA, the Berea Ministerial Association. BMA got us started, and so about 5 or 6 years ago, we actually became our own nonprofit organization. Okay. And so we certainly partner with the college to do lots of different supporting events, but the Hunger Hurts Food Drive, I would say, is probably our biggest event.
Well, you and I both being lifelong Bereans, I remember these names and the groups that are doing it, and then you're right, when these changes happen, maybe I missed something there, but I'm glad to know that. I didn't know that it was actually split off. Now, what kinds of needs are you seeing the most of this time of year?
So I was actually at the food bank last week, and I was really kind of taken aback by how empty the shelves truly are. We have the food bank, which is located beside the police department, behind the police department, and then we have a storage building, and that storage building is completely empty. The shelves are bare, and so right now I would say our biggest need is just to get food in those shelves. We certainly aren't seeing a slowdown in the number of clients that come and need help, but the amount of food that we have is, I would say, pretty critical. We need food.
So right now, pretty much across the board. But now you had mentioned there were 2 items in particular that you have hard times getting.
Yeah, we need meat. We need canned meat that we can give to folks. Tuna, beef stew, salmon, all those sorts of canned meats, but also tomato products, spaghetti sauce, canned tomatoes, tomato sauce, things that people can use and go a long way. But, really we need any sorts of vegetables, jams, jellies, fruit. What we try to do when a client comes in is give them a good amount of food, and we've figured out that a lot of times it's about $150 worth of food that we're giving to them when they come in, and we like to give a wide variety of food, and things like meat, peanut butter, canned tomatoes, spaghetti sauce can really go a long way in helping to feed a family, because you can use that for more than one meal.
Fantastic. How long have you been doing this?
So this is the 18th year that we've done the Hunger Hurts food drive. This is my 9th year being involved with it. So, yeah, I don't want to say I feel like an old pro at this, but it kind of runs itself after a while. And the folks that started it back 18 years ago really laid a great foundation. And so we just kind of pick up and do the same thing year after year.
Now, as far as the community in general, how would they get involved more than just donating the food at the drive?
Sure. So what will happen is starting on October 31st, our college students will be delivering bags to every house or almost every house within the city limits. And so then on November 6th, our students will go back out and pick up those bags. We ask folks that live in the city limits to fill up the bag, put it on your front porch, and we'll come by and pick it up. But we don't just need donations from people in the city limits. We need donations from everybody because people come from all over. All of Madison County. We even get folks from Jackson and Rockcastle that come to our food bank for assistance. And so anybody can give donations of food, and we certainly could use any help that we could get. But in addition to donating food or money for Burr, which is to assist people with their rent and utilities, we could also just use help at the food bank, because you can imagine after they get all these donations of food, we weigh all the food so we know how much we actually received, and then we stock all the shelves. And so that's a lot of work. And so any help that we can get with any of those things is really appreciated.
Now, Burr is Berea Utility and Rent Relief, is that right?
Bereans United for Utilities and Rent Relief.
Okay.
And so we, in addition to information about the food drive on the bags that folks get, we also give information about Burr, which, as you can imagine, isn't as popular right now when the weather's not cold. But this winter, we see lots of clients every week that need help with their utility bills and with their rent.
Well, both are very great and very much needed. I will say. I hate to say that, but it's true. They're very much needed. Good organizations. Now, does Berea College allow its vans and vehicles for the pickup?
So we are really supported by the college as a whole. We use the motor pool vehicles from the college. We use the college press to get a lot of the flyers printed, and then, of course, all the college students. We also need to thank Kroger, because Kroger actually donates all the paper bags that we use to pass out. And so this year they donated 4,500 bags, brown paper bags for us. So we really appreciate that support as well.
Wow, that is very nice, and it's nice to hear. I know that Berea College does a lot for the community, but then oftentimes I don't think people realize what they're doing because it's kind of in the background. And here they volunteered the fuel and the vehicles and students even for something that's benefiting the community more than the college. I mean, the college doesn't need this; it's the community that needs this. So that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's wonderful, and really that's the mission of CELTS. We see ourselves as connecting the campus and the community, and so we do that through the Hunger Hurts food drive and other hunger events. But we also do that through the different community service programs we provide in the summer and during the academic year. Those are more mentoring and tutoring programs, but certainly... The
Hunger Hurts drive, I mean, obviously make it very easy to donate food. Just put it on your front porch. But throughout the rest of the year, where do I take my food?
Yeah, so we try to make it as easy as possible. We won't actually come to your house and pick up the food other than at the Hunger Hurts food drive, but we do have big barrels that you can just drop off food at any point, day or night, 24 hours a day in front of the food bank. And we really appreciate people doing that. And we have a lot of people that just, when they go grocery shopping, will get an extra bag and then drop it off in those barrels. Of course, it can't be perishable items in the barrels, but we do take perishable items. In fact, a lot of our local farmers and the farmers market will even donate their leftover goods that they haven't sold at the farmers market to the food bank. So we're able to provide fresh fruits and vegetables to clients when they come in
that's
too.
Great. And that has to be quick turnaround, so that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So I was going to say, wow.
Yeah, we see lots of clients.
Now, what about other personal items?
So, we also accept other personal items at the food bank, such as shampoo, toothpaste, really dish soap, toilet paper, all the sorts of things that people actually aren't able to buy with their federal assistance. Personal items, for some reason, they can't buy. And so those things we need just as much soap, dish soap, personal soap, toothpaste, shampoo, all those kinds of things we also give to our clients when they come in.
So when you're buying that extra bag of groceries, don't forget the extra stuff that you have to put on your
Exactly.
shopping list as well.
Exactly.
Well, Heather, it's been fantastic having you here, and I appreciate what you're doing for the community.
Thank you.
It's very noble work, and we look forward to talking with you again.
Yeah.
We'll do all that we can to help promote, and this they'll be actually passing the bags out this Halloween weekend. Is that correct? Yeah. And then on November the 6th will be pickup day, and we'll make sure that this runs, and we have lots of advertisements to promote you.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week with another edition.